Berkeley Heights, NJ. President Donald Trump said Sunday he was still deliberating his decision on a replacement for Supreme Court Justice Anthony Kennedy as his self-imposed deadline for an announcement neared amid furious lobbying and frenzied speculation. "I'm very close to making a final decision. And I believe this person will do a great job," Trump said as he prepared to return to Washington from a weekend at his New Jersey golf club. President Donald Trump exits Air Force One upon arrival at Andrews Air Force Base on Sunday following a weekend visit to his golf club in New Jersey. Jim Watson, AFP, Getty Images. Asked by reporters how many people were being considered, the president said, "Let's say it's the 4 people. They're excellent, every one. You can't go wrong." While Trump didn't name the 4, top contenders for the role have included federal appeals judges Brett Kavanaugh, Raymond Kethledge, Amy Coney Barrett and Thomas Hardiman. White House has been preparing information materials on all 4, who are part of a longer list of 25 names vetted by conservative groups. Trump has spent the weekend discussing his options with allies and will announce his pick at 9 p.m. Monday from the White House. He tweeted later Sunday he was looking forward to the announcement and said an exceptional person will be chosen. Article continued below. Savoring the suspense, Trump has sought to keep people guessing in the final hours, hoping to replicate his successful announcement of Justice Neil Gorsuch last year. The White House hoped to keep the details under wraps until he rolls out his pick from the East Room. In his conversations over the weekend, Trump expressed renewed interest in Hardiman, the runner-up when Trump nominated Gorsuch, said 2 people with knowledge of his thinking who are not authorized to speak publicly. But Trump's final decision remained far from clear, and the president wants to keep the guessing game going. Trump has enjoyed teasing details of his process in recent days, saying Thursday he was down to 4 people and, "I've the 4 people, I have it down to 3 or 2. On Saturday, he tweeted that a big decision was coming soon. On Sunday he was back to citing the 4 people, Republican sends. Lindsey Graham of South Carolina and Roy Blunt of Missouri said Sunday they believe any of the top 4 contenders could get confirmed by the GOP majority Senate. "I think we can confirm any of the 4 names being mentioned," Blunt said on NBC's Meet the Press. "They're good judges. I think they'd be fine justices of the Supreme Court. I do think the president has to think about who is the easiest to get confirmed here. And I expect we will do that on sort of a normal timetable, a couple of months." The president and White House officials involved in the process have fielded calls and messages and have been on the receiving end of public pleas and op-eds for or against specific candidates since Kennedy announced on June 27 that he would retire this summer. Some conservatives have expressed concerns about Kavanaugh, a longtime judge and former clerk for Kennedy, questioning his commitment to social issues like abortion and noting his time serving under President George W. Bush as evidence he is a more establishment choice. But his supporters cite his experience and wide range of legal opinions. Barrett has excited social conservatives since she was questioned about her Roman Catholic faith in her nomination hearings last year, but her brief time on the bench has raised questions. Article continued below. Outside advisor Leonard Leo, currently on leave from the Federalist Society, said on ABC's This Week on Sunday that this kind of jockeying is standard, noting, "Every potential nominee before announcement gets concerns expressed about them by people who might ultimately support them." Leo said, "Brett Kavanaugh and Amy Barrett have a lot of name recognition among supporters of the president, and I think that ultimately when people like them are nominated, you'll see a lot of folks line up." Of the other 2, he added, Ray Kethledge and Tom Hardiman, they're a little bit less known by conservatives. And their records are a little bit lighter. So it might take some time.